Quantum Capitalist by Renee Garcia. From poverty psychology to wealth using practical quantum mechanics. Lesson 72. Dividing your time. With all this newfound mental and energetic freedom, you've probably got some energy to spare, and it's crucial to channel it in the right direction. If you've hit the jackpot and identified a goal that truly resonates with the quantum you, mastering the art of time and energy, balancing is crucial. Also, after exiting a battle or two, you may be in need of a little recovery time. Let this lesson be the green light for you to luxuriate a bit more starting today. You do deserve it, you know? Perhaps it's also time for a spring cleaning and reorganization of your life. Say goodbye to doom scrolling, Netflix marathons, and relationships that weigh you down like a ton of bricks. It's time to categorize your life into a pie chart of essentials. Pie. And get brutally honest about your schedule. Elevate self-love and self-care to the top of your priority list. They've earned their VIP status. Here's a sneak peek at my pie chart. It's pretty hardcore. I cater to the must-haves in my life: my home, my romantic partner, my dogs. I uphold my roles and duties, pouring love and care into the people and things that make my world spin. The rest? It's divided between my professional creative zone in the magic middle world and some quality me time. A healthy exercise regimen, steamy baths, massages, meditation, journaling, and a nutritious diet are my go-to self-love and self-care activities. Making this a daily ritual ensures I have enough fuel to power through my days, not just surviving, but thriving. If self-care skips out, my productivity nosedives, and everything feels like a chore. Self-care isn't just a gust of wind in my sails. It's the whole damn breeze. Start the engine, baby. All right, let's get this self-care party started. You're not a machine programmed to keep grinding until you break down. You're a fabulous, living, breathing masterpiece, and it's high time you started treating yourself like one. Now, although some of these items on the list are as basic as can be, it's a pertinent reminder. When was the last time you laid in bed past your bedtime with a fully lit screen, telling your brain it's not time for sleep when it absolutely was? Exactly. Now, let's get one thing straight. Self-care isn't about being self-centered. It's about self-preservation, baby. So, repeat after me. Taking care of myself isn't selfish. It's essential. And just like you wouldn't build a skyscraper on a foundation of quicksand, you can't build a kick-ass life on a worn-out, stressed-out, undernourished version of yourself. Meet Caleb. Version 1, the fractured pie chart. Caleb, a man of ambition and drive, found himself in a whirlwind of chaos. His days were a blur, his nights sleepless, his mind constantly racing. Each morning, he would dive headfirst into a sea of emails, meetings, and deadlines. His life resembling a disjointed pie chart, each slice too thin to taste any semblance of fulfillment. His social media feeds were an endless scroll of others' lives, and his evenings were lost to the glow of his television screen. Relationships felt like obligations, and his hobbies were long forgotten. Caleb's self-care was non-existent. His exercise routine a distant memory. He was a man being pulled in a million directions, yet going nowhere. One night, lying awake, he realized he was living life in a daze, a spectator in his own story. The realization hit him hard. He was losing himself in the cacophony of the world. His pie chart, a muddled mess of misplaced priorities and neglected passions. Version 2, the aligned pie chart. Fast forward, and we find a different Caleb. He had taken control, realigning his pie chart with purpose and balance. Mornings now began with a jog, the rhythm of his footsteps, a meditation in motion. Work was no longer a frantic race, but a focused pursuit, with clear boundaries to protect his time and energy. His evenings were a blend of creativity and connection. Caleb rediscovered his love for painting, the strokes of his brush, a dance of self-expression. He rekindled relationships, now spending quality time with those who mattered most, their laughter and stories a balm to his soul. His diet transformed, his body now fueled with nourishment that energized rather than drained. Meditation and journaling became his sanctuaries of reflection, tools that grounded him in the present. His pie chart was no longer fractured, but a harmonious blend of work, passion, and rest. Caleb's journey from chaos to clarity was a testament to the transformative power of self-care and mindful living. He learned that by caring for himself, he could engage with life more fully, his time and energy balanced in a dance of productivity and peace. He was no longer just surviving, he was thriving, a man aligned, whole, and undeniably alive. The money shot. Give yourself the old razzle-dazzle. And here's the zinger. With better self-care, you're not just going to get good at balancing your energy. You're gearing up to become a productivity powerhouse. And guess what follows? The ability to run on opportunities. Self-care isn't just the wind in your sails. It's the fuel taking you to Treasure Island. The recap. In this transformative ride towards quantum you, maintaining your energy is the fuel, and self-care is the pit stop. Shed the unnecessary, streamline your priorities, and infuse your routine with a deep love and respect for yourself. Ensuring your sails are always billowing with the wind of self-care allows you to navigate the vast ocean of responsibilities and creativity with unerring prowess and resilience. Remember, a well-cared for you is an unstoppable you. Poke the brain. What's that one thing you need to change about your self-care routine today? Is your sail flapping listlessly in the wind? Your next power move. Creative and juggernaut journal exercise. The quantum pie chart. The objective of the quantum pie chart exercise is to visually assess how you currently allocate your time and energy in your daily life, and then redesign the chart to reflect the distribution of time that nurtures your quantum self through self-love and self-care. Instructions. 1. Draw your current pie chart. Grab your juggernaut journal. Draw a circle to prepare your pie chart. Now, section it out. Each section represents a category of activities in your daily life. Label each section with a category, such as work, sleep, socializing, entertainment, chores, etc. Use your best estimate to determine the proportion of time you spend on each category in a typical day. 2. Reflect on your current pie chart. Take a moment to observe your current pie chart. Notice how your time and energy are distributed among various activities. Reflect on how much time you allocate to activities that nurture your well-being and self-care. 3. Design your quantum self-pie chart. On a new piece of paper, create another pie chart. This time, redesign the chart to reflect how you would ideally distribute your time to nurture your quantum self. Prioritize self-love and self-care categories like exercise, meditation, reading, creative activities, quality time with loved ones, relaxation, etc. Adjust the proportions of each section to reflect the time you want to dedicate to each activity. 4. Embrace the change. Compare your current pie chart with your quantum self pie chart. Notice the differences between the two charts and how they represent your current state and your desired state. Embrace the intention behind your quantum self pie chart and recognize the value of self-care in your journey. 5. Create a plan. From your quantum self pie chart, identify 1 or 2 self-care activities that you can incorporate into your daily routine. Create a simple plan to integrate these activities into your day. Set specific times for these activities and commit to them. 6. Regular check-ins. Make it a habit to regularly check in with yourself and your pie chart. Are you aligning with your quantum self goals? Adjust your chart and activities as needed to accommodate changes and maintain balance. Reflection. After completing the quantum pie chart exercise, take a moment to reflect on the insights you've gained. Consider how reallocating your time to prioritize self-love and self-care can impact your energy levels, productivity, and overall well-being. Remember that your quantum self pie chart is a visual representation of your commitment to nurturing yourself and living in alignment with your true priorities.